Good morning, guys, or, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is where you are. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I am for the 2 hours that I've been up. It's been pretty awesome. So, today I wanted to take some time and talk about planting seeds of manifestation and to continue planting seeds of manifestation while you're trying to have certain things like germinate and come into your life, because there is something that I know I've had a tendency to do it. I know other people have had a tendency to do it, and it totally jams you up when you're trying to manifest certain things, is when you focus on one thing that you are trying to bring into your life, and say you plant that seed of manifestation and you watch it, and you just pay attention to that one thing. So that's something that can really screw up your process of manifesting other things while you're trying to manifest this thing, and it can screw up your process of trying to manifest that one thing also. Basically, we're always planting seeds of manifestation, whether we're doing it consciously, whether we're doing it unconsciously, whether we're making vision boards or declaring it to the universe. And when we do this, however we, plant the seed of manifestation or declare a desire, the universe is making it happen, at least vibrationally. So remember that it is a vibrational certainty. All you have to do is match up with that vibration, match up with that, or align with that energy, and it will be yours. But sometimes we really stunt that growth process because we are watching to see if that seed is going to sprout, to see if that one thing is going to start to come into our life. And if it doesn't, we get super frustrated. We dig up the seed, dig up the plant to see if it's doing anything, to see if it's rooting, to see if it's going to start to sprout. And when we do that, we rip up the whole process and we have to start over. And because of that, it can be really hard for us to restart the process in a successful way, because we have just kind of proved to ourselves that it's hard to do, that it's not possible, when everything can be very, very easy, can be very, very fun. But it's just a matter of not focusing on that one thing. And it can be hard because there's stuff that we really want to have happen, and there's some times that we're trying to consciously bring something in that we really do need. But instead of trying to focus on one thing, focus on so many things that are happening. There are infinite things that we are manifesting right now. Like, everything that you have in your reality is a manifestation, is there because of you. Like, beautiful sunrises, the sun in general, like the fact that you're breathing, your body, the people that come into your life, all of that is something that you've created, is something that you've brought in. So why have one carrot in your garden when you could have carrots, you could have potatoes, you can have tomatoes, you can have eggplant, you can have whatever. You can have so many things. So don't be stuck on having that one thing when so much stuff is going to come into your reality. And in doing this, it's going to keep you looking for more exciting things and keep you from getting hung up on that one thing that you are trying to pull in. So make sure that you're giving these things that you're trying to manifest time to germinate, time to come in, and time to sprout. Some of them are going to come in faster than others. Like all plants, some grow really, really fast, some take time. Some you need to put some extra energy into, and some sprout up overnight. Don't get hung up on how long it's taking, and don't get hung up if you're not seeing results right away, because it's going to happen. All you have to worry about is focusing on what's making you feel good in that moment. And when you plant these seeds of manifestation, it is really important that you release resistance to what you desire in general. So you want to allow what's coming up, even if it is resistance, even if it is contrast. When you're trying to pull in these desires, you might have stuff come up that causes you doubt or fear or something. But this contrast that comes up when you think of these desires and when you're trying to manifest these desires are showing you something that might be blocking you from bringing it in general. And it's something that could be stunting your growth process. But whatever the contrast brings up, you're going to want to release it, because that will help you bring the new thing in faster. So even accepting the fact that you might have resistance to something totally brings you, like, it gives you your power back, and it takes power away from the resistance in general. If you say, like, okay, I want to manifest $1 million, and then, like, right away your mind might be like, that's impossible, you can't do that. And then you say, okay, I accept the fact that I might have a little bit of resistance to this, but I'm still going to do it. And you kind of like talk yourself back up the vibrational ladder into feeling like it's something that's possible. And when you do that, again, accepting your resistance, accepting the fact that you might have resistance to something, that you might have a lack belief, that you might be afraid of something, gives you your power back. And who doesn't want to have that? Who doesn't want to have their own awesome power? Your subconscious mind is going to bring things up that you need to work on, bring things up that you need to move past in order to bring these seeds of manifestation into like full growth, full like awesome like flowers and plants and stuff. And it's gonna bring these things up because once you move past them, once you move past these lack beliefs, once you move past these feelings of unworthiness, that's when the stuff's gonna start to really sprout, really come in, because you'll be in a stronger alignment with it. So some ways that you can consciously plant seeds of manifestation is to do vision boards, to meditate, to focus on what feels good to you. Write down your goals. There's whatever feels good to you to declare what you want is a good way of planting a seed of desire. So it is really important, like I said, to not get stuck on the one thing, because I've done this. I've gotten stuck. So what's happened to me before is something will start to come into my life, and I focus on it, and I get really excited, and I watch it, and I'm like, I'm gonna consciously make this thing better, and I make it worse sometimes. But now that I'm aware of this doesn't really happen as much. But what would happen was I would just kind of like wait and watch it and not do anything else in my life. I would, let's say I was manifesting a relationship, and I started seeing someone, and then for like the next like few weeks, you just kind of put all your eggs in that basket. You wait to see if that person's going to reach out to you. You get upset if they don't. Other things come up in your life, like new opportunities, new friends, new clients, and you cast them all aside because you're waiting for that one thing to like really like come into your life, because it's starting, but it's not here yet, but you're waiting. And that's exactly what stunts that whole process, because all of that other stuff was trying to come in and you shut it out. And then that other thing that you thought was coming in, you ended up putting so much stock in it and so much, this has to happen, this has to come in, that you actually had a lot of resistance to. Because in needing that thing, you kind of give away your own like power. When you need something, and when you put your happiness on that thing that is starting to come in, there's this weird thing that happens with your vibration, and when you start putting your happiness, your joy, your feelings in that outside circumstance, you lose your control over it. You have to be able to control your own energy and your own vibration regardless of what's happening outside of you. Like, that stuff's awesome when it starts to come in, but when you stay like focused on you and focused on what feels good to you and not let the outside dictate how you feel inside, which is difficult, especially when that stuff starts to come in. You gotta be dedicated to it. When you do that, you completely block yourself off, and then that's when you start to like get panicky and feel restricted, and it doesn't feel good. So don't get stuck on the one thing, because there are so many things that happen. Because you'll find when you stop getting stuck on that one thing that's starting to come in, you will actually have a lot of stuff start to come in. You'll have not only like the relationship come in, but like work opportunities will come in, or new clients will come in, or like a new place to live will come in. All of this stuff will just start coming and coming and coming, and the more you accept it and flow with it and appreciate it and don't try and watch it grow and spread, it goes faster and it goes easier. Hi, Abby. How can I manifest courage and confidence and overcome hesitation to try something that I love to do? That is a fantastic question. Courage and confidence are something that took me a while to really try and embody. And it's weird because I was a theater kid growing up, so I was always on stage, like in high school and middle school and stuff, like I was an actress. But I didn't have that courage, I didn't have that confidence. Like, I would never be able to do live videos when I was younger, but now I do them all the time. Anyway, so something to remember when it comes to courage, when it comes to confidence, is to be authentic. When you're being authentic and when you're being yourself and when you're letting yourself just be you and not really worry about if other people are like judging it or if you could potentially fail at it, when you let go of that, like, what if, the confidence and the courage are just what's left. So I would just own it, be as authentic as you can, be as, I'm me, this is who I am, and I love it, and accepting of yourself as you can be, and then that courage and that confidence will just become like second nature to you. So yeah, planting seeds of manifestation, that is what I have for you guys. I hope that it has inspired you. I hope that it helps you. I hope it made sense. And I hope that you guys continue to plant your seeds of desires everywhere. Don't stop wanting things. Don't stop desiring things. Remember that we can manifest so many things at once. You have to manifest one thing at a time. Like, you can manifest like so many things at once. And you might not get everything at one time that you want, because that would be a lot, and then you'd be bored. But just enjoy your journey of manifestation. Enjoy the journey of getting to where you're going, and enjoy the journey of pulling these things into your lives. Because when you kind of open up to the fact that, like, anything can happen today, anything can come into your life, and the better you feel, the more chances you have of many good things coming in, it's exciting. And it's kind of fun to see the unfolding of everything that you have coming in. And when you're not focusing on that one seed of manifestation, you open up more to that, like, the fun, the possibilities. And focusing on that one thing isn't actually fun. It's not, because you get stressed out, and then it doesn't start to work, and then you kind of like get on that negative, like, you start to move upstream, and it's not fun. So have fun by being open to all the new things that are coming in, and just let it kind of like guide you. Let it take you, flow with it, have fun with it, because you may not manifest what you want today, but you could manifest it tomorrow. You could manifest it in a week, and you will manifest it. It is a vibrational certainty. Everything that you want is coming to you. That is super important to know. And the better you feel, the better everything's going to get for you. So that is what I have for you guys this morning. I'm going to get to work, but I loved recording this video. I love doing these live with you guys. And if you have any topics that you want me to cover, please let me know. Let me know what seeds of manifestation that you are planting. Talk to me about what's growing in your life. Talk to me about what is coming up. And because I love talking about this stuff, this is my favorite part of the day. Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Dion. Love you guys. Love to see that you guys are like always watching these videos. So I hope you all have a beautiful Tuesday, or whatever day it is, because I think some people it might not be Tuesday where you are, which is fine. But yes, please manifest, have an epic day, make it an epic day, get on that high vibe energy, whatever. So I love you guys. Love and light.